Okay. Tea. All right. That should be the only... turn off the alarm so it doesn't happen again. That should be the only interruption. Cross fingers. Touch wood. Alright, so we've got the two of us. We've got Adfar, the hunter, who's using a bow, and Jungaron, who we decided was going to use a frying pan, even though much more useful things like a pitchfork and a pickaxe were available. I thought it would be funny. He's hot-headed, so I decided he was impulsive when he grabbed it and got confused. Our objective is to kill the beast. There's a strange beast outside. You need to kill it before it does more damage. Right, I think we have to go through Advar's house. I can't turn much further than that. I've got a bit of a 180 peripheral. Unfortunately, our warrior is further back than our ranged. So I'm going to pull him... Oh, actually, let's click on Advar and get him nearer to the door. And then Jungaron as far as he can go. Okay, what can he do? He could move. Advar, this is. Move, attack scenery, extinguish lamp, which doesn't sound very useful, or open the door. I'm not going to open the door when we're not in position. So we'll just take a careful end turn. Hope it can't unlock doors. Oh, okay. Tea tastes a bit weird today. Oh, right. Tea deliverer got the milks mixed up. Now we've got the wrong one, so it's a bit weird. Oh well. I'll win them all. Alright, it's so annoying I can't turn more to the left, but it is what it is. Let's bring Jungaron forward. Now you can see there's this blue shield icon that's appeared on the floor. That's because they're standing next to each other, which means they've got a boost. Can't see much more than that. I don't know how much of a boost. That's what we have. Right click. Oh no, I'm not pressing any buttons I don't know. Okay, he has... Yeah, Jungaron couldn't attack if I open the door, so again we're going to wait. Cautiously does it. Yeah, we're going to wait. Alright, now we're ready. So open the door. We've got some kind of green boost here, but it's not telling me what it is, which is a bit annoying. Is it in the character sheet? No abilities. Stats are the same. Relationships. He's got a crony. Oh, I could change what he looks like. Oh, we might do that some other time. Customize the character. Frying pan. Combat, no. History, no. Aspects. Ooh, we'll read the aspects later because I like reading the things. The things that tell us about the peoples. Alright, I'm going to open the door. Okay, walling. The blue icon on the floor means walling. It equals reduced damage. Stand adjacent to an ally to wall with them. Walling reduces incoming damage by 1 and does not stack. Alright, what can we see? We can see more fire. And there's a squiggly blue... Or, let's go with teal. Teal? Do you think teal? Square a bit further off. I guess that's where... Oh, if I hover over it, it says corruption. Slows movement and deals 1 magic damage when walking through. Alright, so bravely. Is Jungaron brave? He's hot-headed, so he leaps forward impulsively. Or steps forward to peer out the door. He's just a farmer. Alright, now we can see several more squares, but we cannot see the enemy just now. I'm going to move him forward because we need Advar to stand in the doorway to shoot. I'm just going to edge forward. I know, I said he was impulsive, but I'm not, so... And I'm in charge. Alright. Our presence will probably draw the monster towards us, unless it's not monstrous. And then we're going to feel really bad. There it is. Revealed. The roe pomps in. It's gone and hid behind some fire. Now I feel bad, but I know this is what you're supposed to do with the game. It should be less me. So I'm moving Jungeron towards it. He finds it, surprisingly enough. But if I move him forward again, he can't do anything. So Advar, how far can he shoot when he shoots? 2 to 7 ranged. 2 to 7 range. Well, I guess there's a roll involved or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has to get closer then. His bow is just an old farm bow. He's going to stand behind Jungeron. He cannot shoot from here. We're going to wait. The roe runs towards headbutts Jungeron, sorry, for 1 damage and 1 blocked damage. Okay, we can have a look at it a bit. Oh gosh, this is weird. I bet there's a button I can press to bring up like an examine foe, but we have a pop-up anyway. It says 89%. I guess that means to hit. There's a number, I don't know what that is either. If anyone does know the game, I don't mind. I don't consider like explaining mechanics to be backseating or spoiling. 15% stunt. Don't know what that means either. Excellent. We're in a good time. But if we're just playing farmers, they don't know what to do either. So Jungeron is going to take a swipe at the roe with his frying pan. Oh, and knocked it back and gave it 5 damage and killed it. Apparently that's good. Wow, I'm not into it, am I? I feel very delicate. I don't want to kill everything. Alright, Jungeron has grown stronger. Warriors like Jungeron are built hardy, enduring, with a natural aptitude for battle. They develop powerful techniques for close combat. And it looks like we have 1 star out of 7. Jungeron Hook is now a greenhorn warrior. We can choose an ability. It says down here in the combat log that Advar and Jungeron have become confidants, which is lovely. And he gained Guardian. Jungeron ends his turn and waits for an enemy to come within range, hitting up to 1 enemy with a melee attack. I don't know whether that's a passive or you have to activate it first, but I'm sure we will find out. Or possibly I'll just remember, but let's not hold out hope. Ability choosing then, we have Battle Dance, Shield Shear, and Wolf Call. Alright, this is where the personality stuff's going to come into play, absolutely. Battle Dance is a passive. I always like adding as many passives as possible because it means I've got less to think about. Melee attacks only cost Jungeron 1 action. Sounds good. Shield Shear is active. Once every other turn, as a swift action, Jungeron shreds 2 of a foe's armour with his weapon. Swift actions, what were they again? Swift actions, they were actions you can take once a turn. It's kind of free for once a turn, or it's half an action point. Yeah, I'm not remembering a lot. I think, yeah, you can just use it once as a free action, and then from then on it's a proper action. Something like that. Oh, I'm doing fine. Wolf Call is a passive. After a successful kill, Jungeron's allies gain +2 speed for this and the following turn. What do you think? I'm pretty much going to go Battle Dance. Who are we kidding? Melee attacks only cost 1 action. That's great. That means I can move and attack rather than not so much doing that. I'm decisive. Advar has grown stronger. Hunters like Advar thrive in the wild, surviving through stealth and peerless archery. They master their surroundings and bring down large quarry. Advar Rhodes is now a greenhorn hunter. With 3 abilities to choose, we have Quelling Moss, a passive / active, interesting. Advar's coated his weapons in Quelling Moss. His melee and ranged attacks apply poison 1. As an action, he can toss a flask of burning moss that applies poison 1 to all units in an area. Alright, so he can coat his weapon and then it kind of sits there and is passive, but it's active to throw the poison. I don't really like poison. I'm not a big poison fan. Seems weirdly unsporting. Archery, passive. After a ranged attack against him or any adjacent allies, Advar counterattacks with a ranged attack of his own. Oh, that would be good if it was ranged and melee attacks, but still, you know. And Thornfang, passive. Once per turn, Advar is refunded an action point after a melee kill. Well, he's not going to melee. I guess I could make him a stabby hunter, but no, that sounds really complicated. We're going to go archery because he's an archer and I don't like the other two, so... Oh, and down the bottom it says he's gained something called Silk Step. Active. With an elusive step, Advar slips into Grey Plane. While in Grey Plane, he is hidden to enemies, and his attacks ignore armour. Sounds good. It's pretty nice. Gonna have to make another cup of tea later with the proper milk. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, you found Gwelder Bracelet. It augments health by 0.7. Matched bracelets of soft dark leather. We can give it to one of our guys or salvage it for +1 spell thread. Yeah, we're gonna learn the lingo, not to worry. Don't overthink it. So who needs a health boost? See, this would be when it would be nice to click on the character sheets, but it's not possible. Maybe I should have written that down as well. Does anyone remember who had that? No, no one was here when the health came up. So I could either give it to Jungron, our warrior, boost his health and make him like tanky, or I could give it to... Excuse me. Give it to Advar to boost his health because he's a bit more squishy. I think I'm going to try and tank up Jungron. So his health is... Proclaiming gear is permanent, no sharesies. And what I love, and this is just me, you can see that he's wearing the bracelets in his character image. It's so disappointing when you're playing some... Well, I guess not necessarily has to be a fancy RPG, but that's what I do. An RPG or something, and you're like, oh yeah, I got this cool hat, this necklace, and you click on it and equip it, and you can't see it. But I can see these. Boom. The Tower in the Hills by Douglas Austin. You're about to get very popular. The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris. Some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. Messed up deer. No. We should go. Looty is alone. Which isn't necessarily worrying, but just... Anyway, a promise is a promise. Looty? She's at that ruined tower by now. Or probably talking to spiders or a ghost or something. Or another deer monster. Looty will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. Oh, I hate that. Ah. Sorry. That was a texture memory right there. In your mind teeth. Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I just think we said we'd meet her, we should. The Tower in the Hills. You've been there? Yeah, once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come and they go. in that direction. Jungron and Advar follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Jews. Look, they've geared up. Not wearing their farmer outfits now. Okay, again, this is a boost for rivalry, friendship, or romance, and this seems to be with Luti from Advar. So we're going to check our personality and traits list that we have here written down. Advar, if you recall, is a goofish romantic. He has no leadership skills and he likes to be sociable. He's also creative, lucky, and curious, and charming. So, doesn't sound like he would he worry? Is he a warrior? Not a warrior. A warrior. You heard me. It's like two of them are worrying. Oh, they're all worrying. Fair enough. Oh, it's difficult. It's difficult to tell what to go with. Goofish romantic. Goofish romantic. Lucky and curious. Yes, I'm putting way too much thought into this. Alright, alright. I'm trying to feel the character, feel the personality. I think, for some reason I think number 2 is too sincere, even though he's thinking it. Oh, maybe. No, I'm not going to do it. Oh yeah, I still really wish they weren't telling me what it would... I wonder if there's something I could uncheck in the settings so I can't see what it would boost, rivalry, friendship, or romance. Because you kind of get torn. It's like I don't know which way I want them to go, so I'm just going to pretend those don't exist. I'm going with Luti. You said you'd be fine. Don't make me call you a liar. Which happens to boost romance, but that's not why I picked it. Okay, checking the... So it's not just a battle log in the bottom right, it's like a story log. Luti and Advar have started flirting. I mean, Luti is a flirt. It did say that in her character sheet. Hang on, let's bring up the character sheets. We were going to look at something... Oh, we've got abilities now. Lovely. So, relationships. He has a crush on Luti. Yeah, the... Customize. Is there anything I might want to change? Allow random romances, allow random rivalries, allow children. I'll just leave it. I think I want to take away his beard. Just for my own... Go with stubble. Oh no, he looks awful. Put the beard back on. Put the beard back on. Okay. Whoa, that was terrible. I'll leave it. I do like things to be a bit more random. I'm not trying to literally create my own story. Aspects. Now I'm getting distracted. What did I want to check? I wanted to check in settings, or options at least. If I could turn off it telling me what my outcome will be. Nothing in that bit. Just looking at the controller settings now. And character sheet. Can I always press C to open character sheet, I wonder? We'll give it a try next time, if I remember. Party select. Comics. Campaign. Mission. Camera, legacy browser, editor. Cheat. They've actually got cheats in the game. That seems pretty old school. Oh, it doesn't look like I can change it. That is a big bummer. Just double checking. Everywhere. No, it doesn't look like I can change that. What a shame. I'll just have to ignore it. I can manage that, I guess. Alright, The Tower in the Hills by Douglas Austin. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. You've always been a little fond of her, I thought. Of Looty. You mean I have? Oh. Is that true? Doesn't seem like something others would pick up on. She could sure be stoic. Doesn't give a lot away. But I like that I'm the one she reaches out to. And plus, it seems like no matter where she goes, we tend to have adventures. Right, we're now overland. We're in a section where you can see that we're still gathered at Spring Marsh. Spring Marsh in Alderton Forest, which is a broadleaf forest, if you're wondering. And there are... So we're surrounded by a lake called the Waters of Alderton. You cannot cross lakes. Apparently they haven't learned about boats. There are some mountains to the south called Kaya's Steps. They are impassable. Not that it's trying to make me go one way or anything. But north, we have a place called Blue Wet Swamp. That sounds like a bit of a randomly generated name, doesn't it? Anyway, we have a tutorial tip for scouting. In order to find sites in the wilderness, heroes must scout the land, which takes time. Click on an unscouted tile to show the scout action. Alright, what else have we got? Our current task is to find Looty at the old tower. We're on year 1, winter, day 1. See, I couldn't have told you it was winter because there was no snow, no one was wearing a hat. And it's currently paused. I'm not going to worry about those other things until we need to. So I will... Oh, we've got options at the bottom. Gather, prepare defense, and craft. Gather would send the party to the tile, a specific tile. Prepare defense. Fortify this tile against enemy incursions. It takes time to prepare defenses. And craft. Send a hero to this town to craft or upgrade an item. Okay, but we are going to do the scouting like the tutorial tells us. And scout. We can only select our 2 heroes because that's all we've got. It will be 11 days travel time and take 12 days to complete. Sure, that's what it takes. That's what it takes. And we're scouting. There's a bar filling up. A meter, not a literal, like a bar. I mean, you know, if you were just listening, maybe you'd think there was a picture of a bar or something, but there's not. So now you know. WilderMyth by Douglas Austin. The previous night. The tower where Looty had arranged to meet Jungeron and Adfar is a place she often used to escape as a girl. I made it sound really weird with that pause. She knows its rooms and floors so well. She could survive being chased through them. She's coughing, apparently. And now I wait, I suppose. Cough. Dusk gets deep as rain puddles in here. Cough. Alive is alive, until that beast breaks through. She looks worried. You're not so bad, are you, beast? Ruff, Schnoofler. Literally, that's what it says. I'm trying to be serious here. At least you're not loud. Oh, I forgot to ask. If anyone could let me know how the sound is. It took a while. No one was here at the beginning, so I couldn't ask and I forgot about it. Can you hear the music? Is it really loud? I don't know. I can't tell without you. It's a picturesque old tower, perfect for a plot twist. There's an elden dignity in the stones. They stand for standing, though it seems they guard nothing. Sound is good, great. No, just good. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. A book. Why have I never... Grr. Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, Beast? I'm also wondering. Looty bends to pull it loose. That's her face. The book's heavier than its splendor. Yep, that's where I went there. Slender spine suggests. It's called WilderMyth. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories. The folklore of folk long forgotten. The candlelight leaping. Strikes no significant bell. It's the weird story of a child watching candlelight against the ceiling, wishing herself through it to a far realm without grown-ups. The Tears of Oak Man is a weird, rootless tragedy of a man made of oak who stands on a sea cliff and is eaten by termites as he waits for his driftwood love to wash ashore. The flotsam beauty floats forever past the edge of the incoming tide. The Spring Marsh Dancer claims there once danced a man in so many spinning circles that he stopped moving and everything else began to turn instead. Looty reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in her feels like it's coming loose, but she can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. That'll make this the beginning. Here, in my yondering country, Looty writes, words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and she's beginning to recognise them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through her body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Slightly Cthulhu-looking dude at the end there. Pain lights Looty's head. Subsides. I made it to morning. She lowers her bleary eyes. Her story lies before her in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? Choose. I'm going to start covering up the choice, what the result will be at the bottom. Okay, we have a choice. I'm not sure whether it's better for people who are only listening for me to read out all of the choices and then the one that I choose, or just go with the one I choose as more of a flowing story. If you have any opinions on that, let me know. For now, I'm going to look at the notes we did. We know that she's greedy and a loner. She's cool-headed and not poetic. She's flirtatious. She is protective of beautiful men, which is really specific, and a bit fickle. I think that's going to help me here. In this case, I'm going to read them both. She pulls the spoon from her pocket, or she slides a branch from the rubble. It's sturdy. It has a palm-loving twist. Well, I was already silly once with the frying pan. Maybe we're sensible now. She is cool-headed, not like Jungron, who just grabbed the first thing and then got embarrassed about it. So we are going to pull out the branch, which gives her a staff. Well, Beast, it's time. I'm getting out of here. Constructing mission. Bow cards. Rager. It looks like a purple monstrous boar. On its back looks like, I don't know, a realm of mountains or something, and its tusks are blaring out like big flames. It charges without seeing, misshapen tusks swinging wildly. Alright, so we're just here with Looty. I guess this is where we learn how to control the mystic. Our goal is to use interfusion to kill from a distance. You've been trapped in here for days by this creature, but now the tables have turned, and the cabinets and the fires and the bookshelves. Okay, so her options are move, strike, interfuse, attack scenery, extinguish lamp, and wait. Alright, so some of the furniture items have health bars. They have pop-ups as well, because you can attack the scenery, you know, if you've got your rage on. I'm going to do some punch dancing or something. Bookshelf. Good cover for adjacent figures. Oh, right, and it gives you... It tells you how you can interfuse it. We'll get there. Can we interfuse everything? Yeah, it looks like we can use the items in the room as weapons. Like use their constituent parts, one might say. You'd probably be wrong. Okay. Oh, sorry if you heard that car beeping. I had to open the window because it was getting really stuffy. So, okay, interfuse. Let's see if there's a pop-up. Yes, there is. Interfuse is a swift action, which means it's free once per turn. It has a range of 6. So anything within 6 tiles of her, she can interfuse. Mingle the mystic's life energy with a blaze or piece of scenery. Interfuse targets grant vision and can be used for further purposes. Not entirely sure what all that means. Should we interfuse something now? Or should we go up to the door? Not quite sure. I'm going to move forward a little bit because we have a range to interfuse. So I want to see if there's anything more we can, spy. Let's go to the gap in the wall. Oh! We've revealed the Rager. Oh, and now we have a little tutorial tip for the interfusion. Interfuse with an object, then use the object to attack. Use the interfuse ability to connect with fire or scenery. Different types of scenery give different effects and abilities. Many of these let you use the scenery to damage enemies. For example, it's got like a wooden table. You can use something called Splinter Blast, and I guess lob loads of splinters at the enemy. I guess we'll see how it goes. But can we do that? Can't we just go out this door? Oh, it's a cabinet. Never mind. Do we have to break down the scenery first? Maybe we interfuse with something and it will break down the scenery. We let it do the job for us. We hover over the Rager. It has half health. It's currently out of range. It can gore us, causing 3 to 4 damage. It can charge, which means it can move twice before attacking, the cheeky bugger. Trample. Oh, so we can ignore scenery when moving. He just smashes through it. Makes you wonder why he wasn't in here before. Maybe there were other people in the tower or something. Vessel of Corruption. It leaves behind corruption when killed, and if injured while it walks. That sounds bad. Corruption slows movement and deals 1 magic damage when walking through. So it looks like it won't use a turn to come through the debris. It'll just bash on through. But we need it to clear the debris. Do we know how far it can move? We are about 1, 2, 3, 6, 7-ish. Maybe do we retreat, interfuse with something, or wait for it to come to us? Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, I can't interfuse if I back up because that will use my... Hang on, will it? No, okay. We have a feather and a diamond left. That makes sense if you're looking at it. So we can use our diamond action to move back a bit, then use the feather action, that's what I'm calling them, to interfuse with something and be ready for when it barges in. Alright, I'm just going to back up 1 tile. No, I screwed it. I'll get the hang of it, probably. It hasn't run towards us. So maybe this is to teach us to bash things. What's next to us? We have the anvil, from which we can create a shackle of metal. 2 damage, 4 range. Warp metal into grasping appendages that pin a single enemy for 2 turns. That sounds good when we're by ourselves. We're also next to a torch. We could steal the fire for 5 damage at 4 range. The restless fire is unleashed onto a nearby tunnel, burning where it lands and dealing half damage to units it passes through. Maybe we don't want to burn down her childhood tower. Or we could move forward again and use the cabinet, which has Splinter Blast, 2 damage, 2 shred, 2 pierce. Explode a wooden object into a shredding blast of splinters that savages an area. That doesn't have range, which worries me. There are some candles further in, but we don't want to use fire, do we? Okay. Bear with me. I like the shackles idea. I'm going to try interfusing with the anvil. Yoink. And shackle. Okay, so I can't shackle immediately. We'll move forward into the next room. I reveal the Rager again. I can't do anything particularly. I can attack the scenery, but I'm going to wait to see if it does, or if I can do the shackle over the scenery that I've piled against the... She's piled against, I think. Okay, let's see. It's just kind of hung out there, so seems like it's waiting for me. I can't shackle because it's not close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Excuse me. I think I'm going to have to attack the scenery. I don't think that loses my interfusion though. No? I'm supposed to attack from right. Oh, I'm so confused. Maybe I'll just step forward. Boink. Can I shackle now? I'm confused. I can't attack scenery because it just disappears. Can I? I don't think I'm supposed to attack this. I'm going to click on it, see what happens. No, I'm supposed to be able to reach over it. Pants, what? Is it because it's too far away? Maybe this is a square. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should be able to hit it. Oh, I could... Oh, I'm going to interfuse with something in the room the Rager is in, or in the part of the room. Not the bookshelf. I'm not going to destroy the bookshelf. That's crazy talk. Okay, can you interfuse with more than one thing? Let's see. I'm going to interfuse with the chair that is behind the Rager. I think. Yeah. Yeah, and now I can use Splinter Blast on the Rager who's right next to it. 81% chance. 2 damage. 2 to go. It now splodges further in towards us. It's left splodginess around. Has it healed? Oh no, we damaged the bookshelf. It has 2... I thought... I don't know what happened. Either way, it has 2 health now. I thought it would have 1. Whatever, you know. I can't use... I might as well withdraw, but that might cause an action of some kind. I am not... I refuse to destroy the bookshelf. It ain't happening, guys. I will interfuse with the tools. That could... I could use them as a barrage. 3 to 5 damage at 5 range. Tools are torn into a deadly whirl, rendering targets in a nearby area with their tooly teeth. Yeah. Okay, interfuseled. And barrage. 5 damage and... Oh, it's dead. Victory! We did it! Really, really painfully slowly. But that's, you know, learning a new game, isn't it? Looty has grown stronger. As a mystic, Looty has acquired the knack for interfusing her spirit with earthly things, drawing on these bonds to enact formidable measures. I'm fine. Lucy is now a greenhorn mystic. She has an ability. She has gained interfuse, we know about that. So we have compulsion, indignance, and ignite. Compulsion, active. Looty briefly interfuses with an enemy and forces it to move where she pleases. Cool. Indignance, passive. Looty's presence is charged against her foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with her for any reason. Ignite, active. Once per turn as a single action, Looty pulls motes of heat out of the air and gathers them into a single point, creating an interfused blaze on a tile with debris. That seems a little too specific. And I'm a little concerned about fire. It's very burny, you know? Okay, have we got anything from her personality that says what she might pick? She's cool-headed, not poetic. She's greedy, a loner, pretty. She doesn't seem indignant. And I didn't like ignite. That means compulsion. Forcing an enemy to move where she pleases. That sounds great. We'll probably find ones that, you know, are immune to it or something, but we'll go with it. You found gravel pelt scarf. Sounds lovely. Augments armor by 0.5. Lengths of sturdy homespun. Homespun what? Have been sewn together to lend a little warmth to the winter wear. Yes, thank you. It's winter. Put some clothes on. Okay. Scarf it is. So our armor will be increased to 1.5. And you can see it. It's not very nice, but she seems a bit more snug. Oh, the time has rushed past. We've only got like half an hour to go. Anyway, Reunion by Douglas Austen. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. Snort. But Looty moves quietly, sensing her way in the dark. Daylight lands on her wrist. Cool wind soothes her tired eyes. I'm still allowed to live? She closes the tower door, gentle, to make no noise. Plop. That was the mystic's art that I did. Right, tower? Where'd I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a woman's born with that might blossom in her life when she needs them. Suddenly I could listen to the bookcase, talk to the flame. I feel the sweetness in that onion plant. Looty? Need to figure out what I can do with this power. How to use it well. Looty, you're okay. You're okay? You look like it. Hey, Looty. Something happened? Adfar? You're here, and you're safe. Good. Sorry, and you too, Junkron. Junkron and I only barely made it. Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, that's Springmarsh. It burned. Ooh. Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. Okay, well, I do magic. That's quite the ending. Boom. Shock face. Alright, sites. You have discovered a new site. It's still under enemy control, though. Click on the banner to assault it. Alright, so we're on day 24 of year 1, and it's still winter. Now we have all 3 of our guys on their portraits, and they've got little question marks on them, which I assume means they're doing nothing at all. Buck Creek Stone is the place we went to that holds the tower. And what's this? It has a little like icon that says Lurking Gorgons, Strength 2. I'm gonna click on it. There's a an enemy portrait in the top right. Can I click on it, see what happens? Nothing. Nothing happens. Okay. I was a little nervous, but everything's okay, guys. So we will assault Buck Creek or Buck Creek. Buck Creek. Anyway, stone. Let's do this. Looks like we can have 5 heroes at a time. We just got our 3 guys right now. Hopefully we won't be overwhelmed. Choosing Danger by Douglas Austin. There are many ways to cook an egg. It's because he's got the frying pan. But let's unify our approach as much as possible. A perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the town of Springmarsh. But letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Clatter. Who feels confident in their bones? Got a good easy plan? Sure, well... Okay, we get to choose the plan. Either Adfar makes a plan, or Looty makes a plan. Adfar's plan is... Back at my house, it was pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you. And Looty's plan... I just came out of there. If we're methodical, patient, we can fend them off at least. So we're fending them off, or we're killing them. I mean, if we fend them off, we're just going to have to kill them again later, surely. These don't seem like diplomatic jobs unless it changes down the line. So I think we're going to go with Adfar's plan of kill the beast before it kills you, which gives a boost to courage. Whether that gives us all a boost to courage or just Adfar, I guess we'll find out. Constructing mission. Oh, I need to stretch. Don't know why I clicked my lip balm all right in front of the microphone. Sorry. You know, if you don't sleep very well, your back just... Oh, okay. Fine. I can do it. I can take them all on. Combat modifiers. Courage. Oh, okay, so maybe it's a combat modifier for just this instance. It's not like a general boost. All heroes +2 damage / potency for 3 turns. Okay, so we need to make the most of that. We've got extra damage. Try to remember. I'm not going to remember. Bow cards. We have 2. We have a raccoon. And if you imagine a kind of turquoise raccoon with 2 tails that look like morning stars, except loopy. And yeah, glowing eyes, really extra sharp teeth. It looks pretty mad. And if he's got 6 legs. Scrambling through shadows, its barbed appendages eagerly twitch. And a row, which we've already done. They're the sloppy deers. I don't know. Action points. Every hero starts out with 2 action points every... Oh, we read this at the beginning, but we're going to do it again because I forgot. Different abilities have different costs. A symbol of a diamond with a red diamond inside it means a single action ends turn. Requires 1 action point and ends the hero's turn. A diamond without a red diamond inside is a single action that costs 1 action point. The feather symbol is a swift action, free once per turn. After a swift action is used, that hero's swift actions become single actions. And free action with no symbol costs no action points. The action points of your selected hero are shown on the top and bottom left. Okay, I will try to remember. So we are outside the tower. So we go back in. I guess we're clearing the tower. That's nice. I mean, it's our childhood home. We've got some items around us. We have a furnace, a brazier, a wagon, 2 stone foxes, and a hollow tree, some buckets and fungus. What more could we possibly want? Jungron readies his frying pan. You've got to remember we've got abilities now. Okay, Jungron, you can go first because you're going to be our tank at some point. So he edges toward the large door. I don't need to do sound effects. It has its own sound effects. Come on. We're not going to open until we're in position. What's this? We've got the portraits have like oh, that's the boost. The little green arrow is telling us about our courage boosts. We're probably going to use them all up by getting in a position because that's just very me. Alright, Looty. Oh, we've got compulsion. I really think so. All the sound effects. I will keep that in mind. Do you mind if I call you Black Wolf? I think that sounds kind of mysterious rather than raspberries. Your choice. We'll have them all line up actually. Line up at the door. We're going to take them all on. Boom. Why have I got a little heart down there? Never know. Yoink. Oh, I did it again. I can't control it anyway. So we're all in front of the large door. I could preemptively interfuse. Something to do, isn't it? Okay, Looty, if you interfuse with the brazier, what could it do? Well, if it was lit, it could do something fiery, but we're a little afraid of fire for some reason. We've got a stump, which could be a splinter blast, but that needs to be close. Maybe we should wait until we open the door and she can interfuse something inside. That worked well for us last time. Okay, cool. Blackwood. Cool. I don't know. I'm so sleepy. Yeah, we're just ready. Let's open the door. Let's do it. Hang on, what am I... Open the door, we'll take the feather action. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're gonna... Such a scaredy cat. I don't know why I play games like this that has any fighting in whatsoever. Alright, so it's the entryway. There's a torch, an astrolabe, and some candles. I don't want to ruin anything. This is her home. Or somewhere she hides. Either way. Alright, there looks like to be nothing in there, so we're going to pull Jungron up in front. Excellent. And I'm going to edge Looty in. Oh, what about that silk step thing? So Advar, our hunter, has silk step, where he goes all, well, invisible basically. And his attacks ignore armor, cannot be seen by enemies. I mean, it's a single action and ends turn, but no, we'll bring them in and oh, shall we? Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, I'm such a big scaredy cat. Yeah, we're gonna bring them in. I'm decisive. All right, Looty can come in round here. Yoink. I've got to remember the walling trick where standing next to each other is good. I'm so used to like Baldur's Gate where I spread everyone out so they don't get AoE'd. I would like the skills to feel second nature, absolutely, Blackwell, but I am notoriously poor at the combat side of things. But I do love the stories. Alright, so Jungron's gonna... I wanted to punch the door just for fun, but no, he's gonna open it like a civilized person. I don't know why I'm being such a scaredy cat. There's nothing in this room... Oh, just some tentacles. Don't worry, they can provide cover. Everything's normal. There's a bit of a foggy area around there, but he's hot-headed, so he's gonna run to the other door. What's this? It's using up all my courage turns. God, if this is me with courage, I don't really like without it. Alright, we're edging in, we're edging in. I'm going to wall up. Because I learned that because it's a tutorial. Womp, 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 womp. Oh, I want to turn... I want to turn the camera more. No, cannot. I'm going to put Jungron in the archway. I regret it. The raccoon and the roe are just right there. They're right there. And now he's right there. He's going to take some hits. He's got 9 health and 2 armor, so logically they'd need to take down the armor before they take down his health. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. He's in there. He can't do anything. He needs backup. They're going to come in. They're not going to be able to come in. Interesting. Luti's out of... Oh, sorry, Advar is the only one who has some actions. I'll Silk Step now. Let's see if it's useful at this point. Select... Oh, I can Silk Step to somewhere. Okay. I'll just go behind him to give him a secret wall. Yoink. That didn't sound good. Oh, ah! He blocked it. He blocked it with the frying pan. Yes. Oh, some of his armor has been shredded by the raccoon's spiny, taily things. Flanking. So there's a symbol that looks quite angry and red. It means 100% hit chance. Flank an enemy with an attack 90 degrees or more from a previous attack that turn. Flanking, sure. Absolutely. I can do that. Alright. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was wrong. It's taken out one of his armor and one of his health, so I wasn't correct in my assumption. That's okay. So, what shall we start with? I need to get Luti. Now, I'm going to leave Jungle on to take the hit so long as we can, like, look over his shoulder, sort of thing. I might pin everyone down and I might change my mind. Let's okay. Is Advar still invisible? He doesn't look very invisible. I've seen more invisible people. That doesn't make sense. I'm procrastinating. Okay. Alright. I've got to do it, and if I make mistakes, that's just how we're going to learn. So we're going to shoot for 6 damage, possibly. 56 on the row, that's shit. 83 on the raccoon. Range with range. Boom. Looks like he kind of nudged. Oh, we got him. Oh, okay. I love tutorials. Make everything nice and easy. Then we're going to edge. Oh, Advar. Okay. So that took all of his action turns. Good to know. Good to know. I'll work it out. I don't know why I have such trouble with action points. So I'm edging Luti closer so she can try to interfuse with something in the room with the row. Obviously not the bookshelf. The tentacles. Oh, they're carved tentacles. Everybody stop worrying. They're just stone tentacles. Just a cool decor sort of thing. It's normal. They're stone, so we can create a kind of a discus with 4 range and 7 damage. A stone disc launches at an enemy or scenery, then ricochets to another nearby enemy, dealing half damage to the second target. That's really cool. Unfortunately, we just got the one enemy, but that's what she can reach that isn't a bookcase. Interfuse. And then we're going to discus it. It's turned around to face it and looks real mad. 87%. Dodged. What a bugger. That's alright. We'll get him with the frying pan. Okay. I think I can get him. Is he flanked? Does that mean we flanked him or he's flanked us? I think it's pointing towards it. Alright, donk it on the head. Nice. 7 damage with the frying pan. Yeah. We did it! Oh, nice. We have some water in celebration. That's weird. Okay, we found a bow called Dusk Arc. Blah, 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 blah. Damage 4, range 1.9 to 7.6, stunt damage 2, and how much extra damage it deals on stunt, whatever stunt is. A well-made bow. Alright, we can, obviously, the first thought is to replace Advar's crappy bow, his farm bow. It'd be nice to be able to give someone else the bow in case they needed some range, but maybe it doesn't work that way. Yeah, you know, I was thinking, oh, what silliness picking the frying pan over the pickaxe and the pitchfork, but something was there. Alright, we will replace the bow. He is the bow guy. Do it. I'm not going to change his name. Come on. This is going to get ridiculous. So it improves by 1 damage and 1 stunt damage, whatever that is. Maybe Black Wolf knows what stunt damage is. I'm absolutely fine with people explaining about mechanics, as I said earlier. It's just, you know, all the story beats and telling people how to play. That's the rubbish bit, isn't it? A Name in Song by Douglas Austin. The last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluids darken the dust. Calmly into death. There's dignity in that. You make it sadder when you say that. Hey, look at us. Look what we did. Yeah. Day drops, day rises. Dusk is sweet, the sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned the old tower up a bit. I always liked its weird stairs and stones, and it did save me. I always knew this morning would rise, and then I'd gaze into the sky and see a destiny for myself. A destiny to inspire song. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land, we'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name, and make sure it's one they'll sing. Sounds like you've thought about this. Name the company. Choose. We're certainly not going to enter our own name. We want our characters to direct the story. Black Wolf says that stunt is like a critical hit. But they would have to check to be sure, which is absolutely fair. Possible critical hit. It's more damage. Let's go with that. Alright, so Adfar says, we'll be called the Empire of the Standing Stone. Looty says, how about the moment of rebirth? And Youngeron, whose name I keep changing how I pronounce, maybe the Mercenaries of the Arm. Okay, they're all shit, I take it back. I'm going to have to do our own one. They're all rubbish. You can't be an empire of 3 people. The movement of rebirth sounds like some kind of hippie movement, which is fine, but that's not what we're after. The Mercenaries of the Arm, what does that even... I just see an arm in my head, that's weird. Mercenaries, that means we're going to ask for payment, and I think we're feeling more heroic than that. I like the standing stone element. But movement doesn't have any dynamism. So we'll have to think of something else. Standing stone. Oh, we can do a randomize. Maybe they'll give us a better starting word. Oh, nope. Club, nope. The kinsman. Don't think Looty would like. I know, you know, kinsman is just a broad name, but you know how women can be. Sorry. The thrushes of the Great Mountain, no. Council of the Weird, no. No. These are just silly. No one's singing about this. Oh, I see what you did there, Solly, but movement just doesn't... If it's going to be in books, movement is just a bit... Black Wolf named their first band the Frying Pantheist. Well, that's clever. But I don't think I'm going to strain my brain. The Warriors of the Unwritten Story. It's a bit on the nose, but I don't hate it. I could just call it the Warriors of the Standing Stone. It'd be really boring. Sorry, I'm not going to be witty. They are fighting. I like Standing Stone. We don't want to be here all day. What time is it? Okay. I'm fine. Okay. Warriors of the Standing Stone. See, that sounds like it could be epic if I rise to the occasion. What have we got? We've got 15 minutes to go. After that, the 3 of them are inseparable. Rumours are rampant. Heroes are needed. This world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire that night. Here follows the tales of the Warriors of the Standing Stone. Be remembered. Yeah. Okay, we had a short little yay moment, but now calamities. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. Oh, I just wish we could do the same. Maybe I'll end up asking for help perhaps in combat. We'll see. Sometimes I like to just be chaotic. Gorgon. The raccoon has tail spike splash damage. This monster is now stronger. Tail spike does splash damage to adjacent foes. Damn you. Damn you, raccoon. Why are you so mad? Nothing against raccoons, I hope. Tutorial complete. Oh no, I'm not ready. Alright, legacy points. Get legacy points by taking new sites. Spend legacy points to do things like recruit heroes, build stations, cancel calamities. Use them wisely. I like all of those things. Once a site is free of enemy control, you can spend some time to secure it. Secured sites provide resources now and at the end of each chapter, which you can use to craft gear at a town or between chapters. I think we're in vast need of gear. We've got like a twig and a frying pan. I'm not sure whether you need to do it for every single one, but I'm going to do it for this one. Oh, can I split my party maybe? Gather, secure. Let's see, I'm going to click on the secure thing. Secure Buck Creek Stone by Douglas Austin. Apparently there's another use for legacy points. Is it a secret use? Ooh, that's a tough one, isn't it? Whether you want to know or not. Maybe it'll come up later. Things return to their rightful purpose. Secure Buck Creek Stone. This site can provide resources now and at the end of each chapter. Spend resources to upgrade hero weapons and armour. I always get in a haze of indecision about upgrades. Okay, we can either find an item or work faster. I'm a careful sort of person. We investigate thoroughly, catalogue everything. A team to comb through the mess at Buck Creek Stone to restore its purpose and luster. Because I saw... Oh, excuse me, I'm having pollen issues. Blah, blah, blah. The tile to the south has a symbol on it that I recall from my few hours playing at some point. It means we can recruit someone else, and I love recruiting people. I mean, surely we don't need everybody to do all the things. Labour times 2, what's this? I don't know. So maybe we could have one person go and recruit, and the other 2 people can do the securing. Securing costs 35 days. Who is our most charismatic? It's obviously not Looty, she's a loner. I mean, I'm leaning towards Adfar. I mean, he's sociable, he's charming. I think he could spin a tale of romantic heroes. Yeah, I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to take Adfar out and have... Oh, now it takes 47 days. Well, we'll just see how it goes. If I don't like doing this kind of thing, I won't do it in the future. Got to take these tiny risks. Ooh, Junkron's got 1 health missing, but that'll fix up over this time. Adfar is going to go to the recruit opportunity. Someone at Springmarsh wishes to join the Warriors of the Standing Stone. Plus, it's where Adfar lives. Who will investigate? Adfar. 12 days travel time, 3 days to complete. They might be back by the time the others are done. Lovely. Oh, very angry lady. It's waiting to be recruited. A romantic hothead. Like I said before, I want to get the main character traits as different as possible. But on the other hand, it's not very realistic. Like, no, sorry, villager. Any other villagers? All the villagers are lined up. We want to join you. How many villagers could want to join us? So we have a hothead. Junkron is a hothead. Adfar is a romantic. Maybe that just means she'll get on with them. Oh, I'm not sure. It costs 3 legacy points. We have 7 available. Realism or the other thing? No, I'm gonna go with realism. This is the person who wants to join us. You can't just go around going, sorry, your personality doesn't match. That's weird. So yeah, we will recruit Sutha. And I will write it down on my really crappy list that I will lose. Mystic. Bubble. I'm not going to fiddle around with it. She's a romantic... Oopsie, I wrote in the wrong place. Romantic hothead. So she'll have... I don't know, do hotheads get on with each other? Maybe. Maybe. That could be fun. I'm not clicking on anything there. No, that's fine. That's fine. I just wondered if it already said what class she was. Maybe I have to pick Recruit. One for the Road by Anne Austen. It didn't take long to trek back to Springmarsh, and the town still seemed like the best bet for finding another able pair of hands. Nod. Wait! Yoink. Sometimes I feel like I have to make a sound effect because if you're just listening and I'm silent, you can't see the picture. It's all very sad. It's you! From the heroes. Oh no, I don't have another lady voice. Damn it. Right. Anyway, I was hoping you'd come back. I get that a lot. Everything all right? Oh, everything's fine. That's just it. It's been quiet in Springmarsh so far, but I heard those things you said. That talk of not taking any more hog crap from the Gorgons. And it stuck with me. More than I would have thought. Is that how we put it? I suppose forming a company of heroes can get one a little fired up. You were right, though. There comes a time when caution and diplomacy just don't cut it anymore. And then where will you be? Fending off death with a pair of tweezers and a few choice words? Well, we could use another fighter on our side, if you're game. Oh, fantastic! I'm glad you offered. Otherwise I have to convince you, and that's not something anybody wants. Far be it from us to turn you down, then. I didn't have to persuade her at all. Excellent. Could have said anyone. Okay, now we have to pick warrior, hunter, or mystic. For my part, I'd like a warrior, because we're going to make Jungeron into a tank, which means it'd be good to have a smash person. I don't really feel... We've already got 2 ranged people, basically, so Sutha is going to be trained up as a warrior. Probably not with a frying pan. She's got a pitchfork. There we go. She looks like she's getting into it. Rah! That was my own thing. She didn't rah. Why did I rah? Sutha needs help getting her gear ready. Alright, come on then. We'll help you pack. The others are busy. Who will help Sutha prepare her gear for the journey ahead? Oh, who could it be? 70 days remaining. No, I must have missed what that means. Why would that take a million years? Alright, well, that's going on. I'm just going to have some water while they're busy. I imagine the more people you get, the more you're sending them out to different tiles and such, so there isn't so many quiet downtimes, which is kind of a shame. Because that's when I drink water and tea. Indeed. That's what the sound the pitchfork makes. Secure Sights by Douglas Austen. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Buckrick Stone has proven rewarding. Seeking answers, sorting through lies. How much will we ever know? I might sneeze. Buckrick Stone will return to the hands of the common folk. While they tend it, the site will provide resources at the end of each chapter. Hides, 1. Ingots, 1. Spell threads, 1. Wow, they're really industrious. Lovely. You found the Talisman of Chivalry. We want a Fuzz Rodar from the Warrior. Oh, I'm not sure. I might be able to manage a Fuzz. I'm not sure I'm quite advanced enough for the rest. Augments armor by 0.5. The Sea's Secret Keeper, the Spiral Shell, is a symbol of one's faith in nature's inscrutable will, what is often called weather trust. Oh man, see, before I'd just be like, oh, who shall we give more armor to? But now it's a thing. It's a thing that has stuff, you know? You know. because you kind of lean towards the hunter when it comes to nature things. But Lootie is a wild heart, so she really enjoys. I think it said something about her enjoying wandering amongst the heather, which I very much empathise with. Not enough heather around here that you can wander in. Ooh, okay, so it's one of those two are going to get it. So, do we know what that? We do know what their armour is. Advar has 1.5 armour. Lootie has 1.5 armour. Okay. Let's think about this. Inscrutable faith in inscrutable will. Faith in inscrutable will. I don't know. Does Advar have much faith in inscrutable will of things? He's goofish. He's his own lucky charm. I'm leaning towards giving it to Lootie. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Lootie. Boom. There. Oh, it's round her waist. Lovely. She's got two things. Oh, everyone's going to be jealous. Oh, okay. So they're done. I can zoom out a bit, see what we're working with. It's a little circle world. So we can either go further south to Shovelwild, the pine forest. That would bring the other guys to join the new guys in Springmarsh, or we could go north to the Pixie Wilds, another pine forest. But that would be 2 tiles. They have to be. I think I'm going to go south just because that's what I've decided. I'm going to click gather. I'm not quite sure if I'm doing this right. I'm going to click gather and gather here. I didn't do it right. Okay, that's fine. Apparently we've got some scary things arriving in Blue Wet, which is just such a terrible name. 174 days until the next calamity card. Okay, I didn't do it right. That's okay. So I'll try. I'm not really sure how to gather. So I've clicked on one of them. I've told him to go here. No, I haven't. Send a party to this tile. Okay, click on gather. And everyone's going to be there. He's already there. That's what I was supposed to do. Go. Did it. Yeah. Arrived at Alderton Forest. Prepare recruit. Oh, we've paused prepare recruit. Well, we're all here now, so we can all help. It'll be done faster, one hopes. 18 days. Be summer. Bloody hell, they take their time doing things. They're not taking it all very seriously, I fear. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Boink. There we go. Recruit prepared. Ah, that means, I guess it lines her up with our level, kind of. Alright, and we don't want to pick the same, and we might have to start writing down who has what so we don't double up. We know that Jungaron has Battle Dance. Oh no, she's got different options. Oh, lovely. She has Blood Rage as an option, a passive. Sutha's melee and ranged attacks deal more damage based on the percent of health she's missing, up to a max of +4. Okay. Zealous Leap, active. Every other turn, as a swift action, Sutha makes a daring leap up to 3 spaces away. I will still consider Battle Dance. It's passive. Melee attacks only cost Sutha 1 action. I mean, it does sound like that's like a basic thing for a warrior, but I just like doing new things. Okay. If she's a smash, Blood Rage sounds more violent. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, I'm so not the min-max sort of type. We might be getting this. Melee and range attacks deal more. Can you have a ranged weapon? Like, can a warrior have a ranged weapon and a melee weapon and swap between them in combat? Or are you just... You got your one weapon and that's that? I wonder. Based on the percent of health she's missing. But, I mean, that's... We don't want to be attacked. But if she's going to be in the thick of things, maybe she'll often be missing health. You can swap weapon. Oh, great. Thank you. I'm going to go with Blood Rage. I'm feeling it. And because we know she can use both, that's fine. Yeah, Blood Rage for Sutha. I will write these down at some point. I didn't realise how many notes I'd want to make. I think I used to like take pictures on my phone so I could look it up and go, oh, I know what they've got when I'm upgrading. Alright, we are going to finish with checking out Sutha Thranru's character sheet. She's a 21-year-old level 1 warrior now. She's the youngest of the pack. She's a romantic hothead, as we know. She has Guardian and Blood Range. Guardian seems to be the foundational skill of the warriors. Stats, no. Relationships, no. Aspect, no. That's not what we're looking at. What was I? Where's the one with all the personalities and things? It is stats. It's just down here. Ignore all of the important information. She kind of has average charisma and tenacity. That's fine. So yes, she has 89 in hothead and 74 in romantic. And then down the other end, she has 2 in coward, which means she's brave. Very brave, yeah. Great job. And a poet. Oh, no, not a poet. Sorry, I'm getting confused. She's not a poet, and she's not a leader. Great, we have no leaders. I guess Looty has to default to being the leader because she's not rubbish at it. Excellent, and her history. Oh, the sneeze is back. Go. Shoo. History. The fishers fasted a whole day after the birth of Sutha. So had they always done for each girl born, and each girl born was blessed with prosperity. Her flame rose and fell, not with regard to the rest of the world, but simply according to her body's rhythms. What that means. She searched for love in all the loneliest places. Alright, and we've got these hook things. They say she has not fought Gorgons with us. Rubbish. She is lucky, physical, and flirt. Okay, so she's got traits that are similar to all 3 of my eyes, so hopefully she'll get on. Maybe she'll be the young glue that... Oh, this is going to a weird place. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Can I save? Boink. Saving the... Oh, jump. Thank you for the follow, Black Wolf. I appreciate it. I was such a scaredy cat. Just my own alert sounds like, what the hell is that? Lovely. Okay, I think we did okay. Right from the beginning.